There we go. Welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host and executive producer,
Jordan.
And across from him, I have my wonderful co-host.
I coughed a little bit. Sorry, guys. Omar.
No coughing allowed. So, guys, tell me, I'm kind of out of the loop here. What's been happening with this Ja Morant kid? Well, what is the big buzz I've been seeing on the internet with this guy?
So
and who is he also?
It's a silly situation.
It's a hilarious situation, too. So Ja Morant is I would like to say he's a superstar in the NBA. Very popular player.
Like one of the leading scorers?
One of the leading scorers. Probably the most exciting young player.
Yeah, very fun to watch.
Very fun to watch.
Okay.
Very, very good player.
Dunks a lot, super agile and shit.
Yeah.
What team is he on?
For the Memphis Grizzlies. Plays point guard. So recently he's in the news because there's multiple stories. So one is that his people in his family were pointing guns at the Indiana Pacers team bus as they were leaving the stadium.
Oh, wait. So does Ja come from a hood area?
Ja comes from South Carolina, so he comes from a pretty grimy area.
Like he's not from a grimy area but had money. He's like he was in the trenches.
No, he was in the trenches. And people on Twitter like to say he's like he went to private school, whatever. But a lot of basketball players went to private schools and then went back home to the hood.
Yeah, they try to clearance him.
Yeah, exactly.
What does that mean?
Like 8 Mile. This guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence. Clarence lived at home with both parents. Clarence's parents had a real good marriage.
Is that from his fucking
From 8
That's
Mile.
that's the last.
That's what he says to Papa Doc.
That's crazy. You remember that like word for word.
Oh, bro, I remember the whole
Iconic.
last one. The last freestyle is so good, dude.
It's a very iconic
Damn,
moment.
Clarence
I
sounds
do
like
got a friend named Cheddar Bob who did shoot. Such a good movie.
Oh my
But you can take Ja out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of Ja. He can't stop fucking around and showing guns and shit.
Okay, so that's one. There's two more. The second one is about a year ago, his mom went to Finish Line, and apparently they didn't have like the pair of shoes that she wanted. So she called Ja to come up to the store, and Ja came with like 8 dudes and was about to like jump the workers.
At the car wash?
At Finish Line.
At finish line?
Yeah.
If they don't got the shoes, they don't got the shoes, man. Imagine being a fucking like a 19-year-old worker. You're getting paid like $9 an hour, and they're like, you know what? I'm calling my fucking 6'5" son and his friends, and they're gonna come down here, and they're gonna get wily.
And not only are they 6'5", it's an NBA star.
Yeah, he's coming. The people he's coming with are probably bigger than him.
Yes.
So,
Like he's already like famous at this point when
he
he
was
does this.
already famous at this point.
And
This
he
was a year
pulls
ago.
up and they have weapons, or they're just threatening to beat up like the whatever.
They
Or
were
just intimidating.
They were threatening to beat up some of the workers. They were like, "Yo, when y'all get off, we're going to be outside."
were the workers holding out? Was there like an argument that
Maybe-
led up to this?
Maybe that's what they thought.
What if the workers were like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not selling you the shoes.
No,
She's
there
like,
wasn't.
yes, you are.
Yes, you are, bitch. My
fuck
son's
you
gonna
are.
come up here.
You're selling
Ja,
those goddamn
you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this asshole.
So I think what happened was she wanted a pair of shoes. They didn't have it, and she got into it with the workers. And then she just called Ja and was like, "Yo, Ja, come solve this problem."
Oh, that's the worst, man.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Using your son's superstardom for the worst things, bro. That's like a Karen, but with like a famous, intimidating son. You know?
So the third and final story is the funniest. The third one is Ja was having like he was playing basketball at his house. He had some people over, and there was this kid that was like playing really good against Ja, like locking Ja ass up like very well.
Like just street ball? Like they're
They're playing at his house.
There's just hooping at his house. Okay.
Yeah, they were
They're
like,
hooping at the
playing
kid's house or at Ja's house?
Ja's house.
Oh, disrespecting him.
Yeah. So Ja leaves the court and goes in his house and gets his gun, and he has his gun tucked in like his waistband.
Like of his basketball shorts.
Yes. And he's like
Absurd.
showing it to the kid. And the kid is like 18.
What the fuck?
And he's like
Who
showing
is
locking me
this
up,
guy?
dude. Quit playing hard D because I'm getting mad. now.
Quit playing fucking hard.
Quit playing basketball against me, dude.
I'll show you a real jump shot. He was like, bro.
So
he was like, and I think he might have hit the kid.
I think
the
so. I
fuck,
think the
bro?
allegation was that he punched him.
Yeah.
And you
That's
can't do that,
crazy.
dude. You're a
Exactly.
fucking basketball superstar. Let the kid have his moment of fame. He was probably hyped as hell. He was probably talking that shit, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
He probably
for
was
sure.
talking
was.
shit,
but
but I
like,
mean-
it is what it is.
You can't. I mean, you're the older dude. You have a fucking career. What are you doing?
Yeah,
know
and
what
Bro,
I mean?
you are a millionaire.
Yeah.
Gotta get better, not bitter, dude. The guy got
real,
bitter,
man.
Instead of like trying to fucking focus on the game and shit, or just take it as like a quick humbling.
And now this might date the podcast, but something else happened today. So he flashed his gun on Instagram Live.
Oh my!
And the team was like, "Yo, you're going to be away from the team for the next 2 games."
So it's like a suspension.
Suspension. So he got suspended today,
Why?
like 30 minutes ago.
So what was the? Tell me the exact video on Instagram Live.
He was
Did
at
you
like
see
a
it?
club. I haven't seen it yet, but from what I saw, he was at a club and he just like flashed his gun, like he was holding his gun or something like that.
He's just like dancing and shit, like you know how you went at a club while you're recording yourself, and then just like this. So he holds it up, just like a little pistol. Like take a look at this for like a second, and then puts it down.
Holds it up and flashes it.
And then just puts it down. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. Why can't he like just keep it to himself?
I don't
Also,
know.
why are you even walking around with a gun, man? Why would you want to like put yourself in that situation?
He could afford
Guy's a
fucking
millionaire.
bodyguards, dude. Like
Yeah.
what?
You
Well,
fuck around and
that's
show someone like the wrong person a gun, someone who has nothing to lose, and they fucking pull one out.
Like-
And imagine like they get in a shootout or like
Yeah.
any shot is fired, it's gonna look bad on him, and he's gonna get fucking dropped.
I
From
wonder
that
what
team.
the mentality is there now, because like now he has money, and I'm sure people really don't fuck with him that much. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know.
It
People
is
do,
Memphis.
but people think people just think it's stupid. Do they? Or are they like just let him?
What do you mean, like the fans?
Yeah,
or-
like the audience. Yeah,
no, the
fans.
audience thinks it's stupid. The audience thinks Ja Morant is pussy.
Yeah, I mean it is stupid. Come on, bro. Like you're fucking rich as hell.
Yeah.
You're in no danger, dude. There's no reason for you to be flashing a gun like people are out to get you every night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, bro, you're
exactly.
fine, dude.
But-
you're probably in the best area of this club. Like
it is Memphis, and Memphis is grimy as hell.
his
guess
house
so,
is
man.
probably like gated and has cameras.
Oh,
and-
yeah, yeah.
I mean, come on. He lives probably in a fucking mansion, dude.
yeah, people do like to hate, man. Yeah, maybe the fact that he's out there and they're like, am I around fucking Ja Morant? I'm gonna go try to bitch him.
I'm gonna try to bitch him.
I'm gonna go try to bitch his ass.
People do that though. I don't know what this NFL player's name is though, but I think he was like entering some kind of event or like leaving like a game. He wasn't playing it. He was just like going as a fan to watch. And then some fan there was like calling him like a pussy or something like that. And the guy just started getting so angry.
Oh,
I
my
think the guy
God.
called him like a loser. He's like, yeah, but you're a pussy.
It was an
Some shit
NFL
like
player,
that.
right? You said it was an NFL
Yeah,
player?
I think it was an NFL player.
I think I know who you're
what I'm
talking about, but-
Gio?
Was he on the Bucks or something? I think I heard this story or something.
forgot.
I don't remember, dude, but I just know he was. This fan is probably like a fucking like a mechanic. He was bitching this NFL player, bro.
And the crazy part is it gets to them.
he got so angry.
It gets to them, dude. They will respond to that. What is the problem with celebrities and like famous people only fucking
He's just under the
He's
table.
chilling.
You're saying?
What's up with them like only getting like responding to like shitty comments? Like why
I don't
can't
know.
people, you know, I mean I guess it's silly to respond to a nice comment like thanks a lot, man. But like
See, that's crazy that people think it's silly.
it
It's
shouldn't
sad.
be. Yeah, it should be cool
Yeah.
for you to like, you know, get that random comment and be like, "Hey man, that was awesome" or something like that. Or like
Yeah.
thanks like, you know, maybe they said that's awesome or whatever and then, you know.
I think
say
the
thanks a
angle
lot
is
or
people
something
want
cool.
people want to like humanize celebrities, right? So you won't be able to humanize them by like giving them appreciation, and they see it and they say, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah.
You humanize them by saying, "Yo, you's a bitch," and they say something, and you're like, "Yeah, bitch, you responded to me."
That's
And now I'm gonna
true.
ratio your ass, and now I'm gonna say you're a clown,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say fuck you.
And at the end of this, I'm gonna be
Nah,
like, I'm actually a fan. I was
Yeah.
kidding the whole time.
most of the time it is that.
Yeah, that's all that because they would just want the attention.
Bro, 90% of the time it is that.
That's true though.
They're
yeah,
like fans.
that is kind of humanizing them because to just be like, "Oh my god, I love you," is just like idolizing. And
Yeah.
it kind of, you know, like you probably some people feel a little cheesy even saying that, and it would feel even more cheesy responding
Like there was this
and
one
agreeing.
like internet exchange. It was from this UFC commentator who was he used to be a fighter, as like most commentators are in the UFC. And he was a pretty good fighter. And somebody commented because he put like a picture up of himself like wearing the suit and shit, like I want to be a commentator now and whatever. And like they were just like, you'll be a lot better at that than you were at fighting.
Oh,
That's what they
damn.
commented. And he was like, and the UFC fighter was like, basically just saying like, you know what you're talking about, like I'll fucking beat you up. And the guy was just like, yeah, he's like, yeah, you're probably right. That's why I said it on the internet.
See, now that's funny. It ends in a nice way. People will double, triple down though on
Yeah.
mean comments, and they'll go back and forth because you're getting a response. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, I'll get another one if I go even crazier.
Oh, speaking of crazy little interactions with former MMA fighters, y'all know who Keith Lee is?
No.
The name is familiar.
He's like he's popular on TikTok. He does like food reviews. He like sits down.
He's an old UFC. He's like a former UFC fighter.
Yeah.
What a guy!
But he's like in his 20s, or I think he's in his 20s.
That's a fun job to have now.
But he reviews food.
Former
and shit like
UFC
that.
fighter in his 20s.
Yeah.
Shit did not last very
Motherfucker
long.
No,
started when
not
he was
former-
13.
He still does it, but I think he like slowed down because bro, his TikTok is crazy. I think he has like 10 million followers.
Yeah, why would he go get?
Oh, he's a
punched in
big
the
boy.
head?
No, he's what do you mean by big boy? Oh yeah, like popular?
No, a big boy.
No, not him.
Let me see the guy you thought it was.
I typed in Keith Lee and just this real big black dude pulled, this chunky black dude pulled
Oh,
up.
that motherfucker looks like a super
country
swole
fed.
Carlton.
No,
dude.
Keith Lee.
Country fed.
Hold on. Oh,
That's a
damn,
strong
that is
motherfucker.
Keith Lee. This is a country fed boy.
That guy looks like a wrestler, bro.
Bro, he
That
is
guy was
he
probably like
actually is a wrestler. Look, this is a wrestler.
He's
This
probably
is a
like an
wrestler.
That is
wrestler.
a big motherfucker.
He's a big boy, man. That's a huge guy.
And you could tell the motherfucker's just strong.
I wonder if I'm even thinking about the right person.
Fed on corn and fucking throwing
on
hay bales
corn.
around and
Yeah,
shit.
my mom should have fed me more, dude. I shouldn't have been eating ramen noodles all the time.
I should have been
What
all the
the fuck,
bullshit
Mom?
that I ate, man.
All that bullshit that I ate.
All the bullshit, artificial shit.
This
that
is
we
him.
eat. Keith Lee. Oh, I've heard of this guy.
Nah, I haven't seen this guy.
Damn, that's crazy.
But what
TikTok
happened?
is so
he
wild.
got an altercation?
So he does food reviews where he goes to like smaller places, and like after he goes there, like the restaurants get flooded with people and like
real?
business and shit. Yeah,
That's real. That's
He raised like $40,000 for like this food truck. Like he's a wild guy, and recently he's realized that people are like following him like in cars when he like pulls up to restaurants and shit.
Oh, that's weird.
that's
And so everybody was like, bro, this dude was in the MMA and he went like 5-0, like just to start his career and shit. So it's like, you should probably not follow this guy around.
Nah, I'm
just
gonna
in
rob
case.
him.
I'm gonna rob him.
No, I'm the one that'll get him.
No, I got a knife. Don't worry. This will be fine.
But yeah, it's like very rarely do people do it in person, but when they do, it kind of gets extreme.
Yeah, I think if you know someone's like an MMA fighter, like a rapper, like that PNB Rock dude, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you got to be careful, man. People will follow you and they will fucking all that adrenaline and shit just accidentally pull the trigger, or
Yeah.
I guess on purpose pull the trigger.
The PB Rock guy was on some bullshit though, because he took a chick to go eat, and then she tweeted or took a picture, put it
Yeah.
on social media of where they went,
Yeah.
and like that's how they found him.
I don't know. It was a while ago. I don't know if I blame her, but you never. It could have
I mean,
very well been a
That's
setup.
That's a pretty hefty amount of the
But
blame.
it is,
Yes,
and it is
it
also
is. She did
like
say where they were,
doxed
yeah.
him.
it's also the worst area in LA to like
Yeah.
go.
This is
It
the wrong
is.
place to tag right
Like,
now.
that
is.
place is horrible.
But she fucking tagged where they. I mean, just showing where they are.
Take a picture when you're on your way out.
Yeah,
When you're like in the
yeah.
car about to pull out.
or post it when you're leaving.
Yeah, and they fucking robbed that dude. And I always
Man.
wonder, man, like when it ends in a shooting, I'm like, bro, why can't people just try to rob him, and then if it doesn't work and they fucking call your bluff, you just run away?
What do you mean?
Like people will kill people. It's wild. Like for like $50,000. It's like, dog,
Bro,
you
that's
have,
a lot of money for a lot of people.
but you've destroyed your whole life for 50.
If
Some
they
of these
catch
people,
you.
they don't give a fuck though.
They
man.
don't, yeah.
Because their life's already shit. They're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna fucking go in. I see this motherfucker. He has something I want. I don't have shit.
Yeah.
I want to take it.
That's a smarter way to do it, man. Rob regular people. If you're gonna rob anybody, what are you robbing a rapper for who has like cameras on him at all times? Like, if you're gonna rob somebody, go rob that dude who's like some management at fucking some company near your house or something.
Some poor bastard putting gas.
I mean, people have been doing that. Like, where people from nice areas, they've been following them home from the bank. And,
Oh,
from
yeah.
the Galleria or shit like that.
Yeah.
See that? Those are smart robbers.
Yeah, those are the good robbers.
I don't encourage any of it. I think robbing from people is fucked up.
I'm not gonna lie. If you go into the Galleria on a Saturday, bro, you're asking for it.
You're asking for it,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Walking around with fucking Neiman Marcus like sex off
Stupid.
whatever.
That's why you got to keep that thing on you, like Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Like, hey, maybe he was right.
Maybe Ja was
maybe
right.
Ja has a point, dude. Like
I said he's
keeping
in Memphis, bro. He's in a grimy city.
Keith Lee needs a gun, dude.
Memphis
Keith Lee
is,
needs 2 guns on him.
Memphis
holstered.
is ghetto.
Oh, Memphis is horrible. Memphis is
Yeah.
ghetto as
See, I
hell.
don't know anything. I just
Memphis-
know it's in
Memphis gets
Tennessee. I don't know anything about Memphis.
Memphis is grimy.
Memphis
bro.
has got to be the only good part of Tennessee. God knows.
Think
what else
about
is going on
3-6
down
Mafia. 3-6 Mafia is from Memphis.
Oh man.
there. I love those guys, man. I hope they're
amazing.
doing good.
Oh, they're all good. They're all
3-6 Mafia.
let me whisper in your ear.
I don't have the headphones. Did it sound like it?
It actually did sound just like it.
Shit's crazy, bro. These young like superstars, man. Like they can't fucking behave properly. And listen, I wouldn't either, to be honest. Like that's like when people
Bro.
were getting furious at Justin Bieber. Remember when he was like pissing in mop buckets and like
I never I
Throw
thought,
in-
Saying the N word.
yeah. Well, no, that's not. That's not good.
Aside from the N-word.
Oh, I forgot he
I
did
forgot
that,
he
bro.
did
That
that.
one less lonely thing.
Yeah, he
Oh my
harmonized
God.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, you little
that's
son of a
that's
bitch,
bad
dude.
news. But everything
Man.
else he did, I thought was hilarious. Like fucking.
Peeing in my bucket was not that bad.
I would go and like
I've-
fucking do burnouts in my rich neighborhood too.
Dude,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was taking fucking selfies of himself in bed with prostitutes and
Yeah.
shit.
What a
That's
time.
That's some cool shit.
If you give
I'm him,
someone
I'm
that
doing
much
that.
money
Come
and that
on.
much fame at such a young age,
Dude.
Yeah,
Come
I was
on,
reading
exactly.
I saw this like compilation video of LaMelo, right? And it was LaMelo pulling out of the Hornets like stadium. You saw that? So basically, like he would pull out of the stadium, out of the parking lot. It's like a roof parking lot and shit. He would pull out, and immediately after he hits the right, there's like a stop sign or like a light, and he would just run it every time.
every time.
Every time, like wouldn't look at who's there. He would just peel out basically with no knowledge of who's coming, and then just go and like hope
Yeah.
for the best.
Yeah,
And he
he's a-
did it like 7 times.
In his mind, it's probably just like my car is fast as shit. I
Oh,
don't give
yeah.
a fuck.
My
That's
car
probably-
is so fast they can't get me,
Yeah.
guys. They could try, but they can't.
What kind of car was it? Do you know or not?
It was a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh, just-
very nice ones though. Very
I think
nice.
he had like a
cars.
purple Lamborghini.
Yeah, purple Lamborghini. It was like some Porsche looking car.
Yeah.
A lot of really nice cars.
That's probably one of the nicer parts of being like a fucking uber rich athlete. You get to have the fucking fancy toys like that.
Yeah.
The fucking sports cars that you probably shouldn't even be allowed to drive because you don't know how.
And in a weird way, like rappers and shit, it boosts their like celebrity status.
Yeah.
It does.
It really does. Like buying that type of shit and flaunting it because people want to see whatever and something nice.
It's
You'll never
flashy.
see like a normal rapper ever.
Yeah,
Like
they're
a rapper
always
that just-
flexing.
Yeah, like just someone that's like just chilling. They will never be like the biggest rapper in the
So
world.
what do
The
you
only
do-
ones who aren't are like like the goats, the
Yeah.
ones who have already solidified themselves.
So what do you do when you're a rapper and you're poor?
You lie
You
and
take
start
out
robbing
loans and
people.
you buy that
Just,
chain. dude.
just lie and you start robbing people.
You start robbing people.
You take out you borrow $20,000 from somebody and you never pay them back.
Exactly.
And you buy a gold chain.
You
and
become a blood.
you hope for the best.
You join a gang.
It really is crazy to me how these rappers like it'll be like a rapper that you haven't really heard of. So I'm like maybe they're famous like in their hometown or in their area, but they're not that famous, and they're buying like $20,000 chains.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you
Can't
have
easily.
how? Yeah, someone could easily snatch this. Someone could rob it. Like you could bring the wrong girl over and she takes your shit and runs away.
right
Yeah.
off of your neck or right off your
$20,000.
dresser.
It's
I
so
mean,
stupid how people invest so much money into something that brings
Uzi-
nothing back.
Uzi had that $1 million jewel in his head, that
Yeah.
fucking
Oh my
diamond.
god, dude! And imagine the security now that he has to fucking hire so that someone
Man.
doesn't rob him because they will rob his ass.
I mean, you're carrying it on you literally all the time. It's
it was
in
like
your
a,
head.
it was like a $30 million like $20 million like jewel, right?
I thought it was $1 million. Either way,
I know it
it's
was a
a
lot
lot
of
of
fucking
I think it was
millions.
several million.
Yeah.
but I could be
Okay, that's-
wrong.
You guys are probably right. Either way, that's fucking insane.
But I think he took it out.
Yeah, he
I
took it
think
out.
he took it off
He
his
took it
face.
out.
You have to. Yeah, it probably was $1 million now that I think about it. 30 million. You think Uzi has like
Yes.
100 mil?
Uzi got
Easy?
a-
Uzi
yeah,
has
Uzi got money.
millions,
He
bro.
does have
He's
a
been
lot of
around
money.
for a minute.
Dude,
He's having
I
a
was
great time.
watching.
I love Uzi.
I was watching Rolling Loud these past couple of days, and I just started seeing like the Playboy Cardi sets from like the past years. Dude, these motherfuckers are stars.
They really are.
They
are
People love
stars.
them.
They're like the modern like rock stars.
Yeah, they have cult followers.
They have a
bro. People love
I have
them.
a friend who will just play Playboy Cardi like nonstop, or like
See.
different mixes of Playboy Cardi. Just
I hate
and that's
him.
all he'll listen to for like hours, like while working out or something like that.
I don't like him.
Yo. I'm sorry, AB, but inside of your friend's brain is eggs. That's all he has in his brain.
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
All he's got is over easies in that brain of his, dude.
It's delicious over easies.
Yeah,
Do you
man.
guys speaking of, do you guys how do you like your eggs?
I was just watching a podcast about this.
That's a good question.
I
I'm
like
gonna
my-
judge you each by your answers.
I like my eggs scrambled and a little runny, a little moist.
Scrambled and a little runny.
Yeah, I don't like my eggs like dry and shit.
I agree wholeheartedly, Gio. And then sometimes I'll do which is the one that's showing the yolk on one side, not the over easy where both sides are flattened.
Sunny side up.
Like sunny side up.
That's hard.
I'll do a sunny
where
side up.
it's wait, describe that again.
So when let's say you crack the egg and you don't touch it at all, you never flip the egg. So like one
Yes.
side is a half a sphere and the other side is just flat white.
Yes,
egg.
that's sunny side up.
I
Yeah.
love I like a good runny egg sometimes. Not
Yeah.
always, but like with some pancakes or something.
Oh my god, if you're hungover, a sunny side egg will solve your problems.
When you cut into that bitch and see it leaking.
Ooh.
Oh, what a beautiful sight, dude. And I can see how someone would think that's gross. I definitely can because it
can
looks
see
kind
it.
of gross, but to me, I know the flavor and I like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Even though
yeah, the eggs are good, man. I
Man.
like an egg yolk.
I like an
egg
egg,
yolk.
but it needs stuff. My girlfriend, she eats eggs a lot just by themselves. She'll eat just like 3 or 2 scrambled eggs by themselves.
That's
I
kinda
can't do
fire.
that.
And
I'm like-
No, I've seen people do it and I can't do it.
I can do it.
Like
Those are that's the behavior of a child, dude.
I actually think
That's the behavior.
I think the funny thing about that, I feel like your
Sorry,
statement,
baby.
No, your statement is true, but it's also the behavior of an adult.
God.
Because at the same time, an adult is
healthy,
like,
yeah.
an adult's like, fuck it, I don't want to eat a bunch of other bullshit. Like, I just want straight up protein. This is a healthy breakfast. It's quick. Boom.
I want to fill my
Yeah.
stomach.
It
up.
goes both ways. But at the same time, for a kid, you just fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess that's true. Yeah, because that's the healthier way to do it. Me, I'm dressing them up with all kinds of nonsense and putting all kinds of shit on it
He's
that's not
fucking-
making it healthy at all.
Now you know what's nonsense is boiled eggs.
Dude, my girlfriend loves those.
hold
They're
on.
disgusting. They smell.
I can
Oh my
get down
God.
with a boiled egg and some
What do you-
ramen.
What do you even do with a boiled egg?
Throw it away. That's what you should do.
You
with
eat
them.
it handheld, bro. You hold that thing like a.
And you
like
eat
a-
the whole egg?
You just you eat it with 3 fingers. It is stupid, to be honest. Now that I'm picturing how you eat a boiled egg, holding onto an egg in your hand.
That
and then
is nasty.
like it's a small banana or like it's an apple.
You're gonna make me gag, man.
No,
have
they do smell like shit. They smell like farts, bro.
They
do.
smell horrible, and like the inside looks disgusting.
I
But
was
it's such a convenient snack. It really is, and they're very healthy, and it's a super convenient snack.
It's extremely healthy because you're not using any oil. You're just cooking it in water.
Yeah.
Right. So you're getting full, straight up protein. Like
Just straight
nothing,
egg.
Nothing. No added bullshit.
Straight
on there.
egg.
Toss that bitch in a plastic bag. You take 2 of them with you. You feel like a fucking dork though.
Imagine pulling out a boiled egg. That's some dorky shit. You can pull out a boiled egg in public in front of a bunch of other men and eat that?
Bro, I would slap
Well,
that.
immediately question your sexuality.
You better eat it quick, cause someone's gonna slap it out your hands.
Bro, you in this bitch. You're eating that
being
shit
an
like
idiot.
Kirby. You're like fucking Kirby eating eggs.
Inhaling a fucking boiled egg.
Yeah, you bite into a boiled egg. Your bite mark is in it. That's horrendous, bro. That's silly.
You guys ever see do you know what like 1,000-year eggs are?
No.
They're like a delicacy in Asia, right?
They're basically like boiled eggs that are like fermented for
Oh
like a
my
long ass
God.
time, and they're like black.
oh,
Yeah, it looks gross, bro.
but do
And
they taste good?
And the inside will be like purple or some shit.
Yo, I could not imagine. Just imagine the sight right now. Someone present to you a black egg with like purple
No.
yolk. I would be
I'd
horrified.
vomit. That's like
Looks like a bruised nut.
like I have
It's a dinosaur egg.
I have friends who like I have Asian friends who enjoy like balut. You guys know what balut is?
yeah.
I tried it one time. I could not get down with the balut. For all my Filipino people out there, all my Vietnamese people,
can't
I
do it.
cannot do the balut, man.
Yeah.
The balut is too irony, bro.
You
And
know what balut is?
No, I have no idea.
I know
what that
people are gonna
is.
say it's my fucking white taste buds. That's not true. I be eating all kinds of spicy shit. I be eating African food. Nah, man, the balut is just too irony.
What is balut?
Sometimes things are just gross. AB, you know what it is.
Balut is basically like a fermented chicken egg. So like the chicken's actually like developed. So it's like when you crack it open.
No.
Yeah, bro.
see Gio's
It's an
face.
actual.
What is happening?
I'm gonna buy some for the podcast.
Fuck no.
Oh, dude.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna eat a baby chicken live on air.
Looking like a prehistoric egg, dude.
High key. All right, so it's like a little baby chicken. So there's still a little goop in there, right? When you crack it open, the chicken has. Get this. They fuck with me. They're just like my friends. They'll say like, oh, when it has a little hair on it, it tastes better and shit.
Yo.
Oh, does it really though?
Yeah. Sometimes it has a little hair on it. And listen, what they do sometimes they eat it with a spoon. Or they put hot sauce and they eat it with a spoon. Or sometimes they'll just slurp it right out of the egg.
And when it goes into your mouth, is it crunchy?
It is crunchy.
Oh my.
So those are
see?
bones in there.
yes, baby. They're very, very, very pre-developed bones.
Oh my!
But you mostly just taste like the iron. It tastes like you're just eating a bunch of blood.
Sometimes the
Oh.
human race has failed. Sometimes we've gone too far.
Who decided that that's a delicacy?
That's crazy.
I know, it's
decided
insane,
that,
bro.
That was like they don't have any more eggs. They're in a rough time, and they found the last egg, and they're like, oh my god, the last egg, and then somehow that was considered delicacy, and it got passed down or something.
Dude, that is
Because I don't know why
crazy.
anyone would consider that a delicacy.
Oh,
can't
because they have
imagine.
enough money to let the egg keep growing, to let the egg keep developing.
That's true. Only like the high end, only like when
Yeah.
people were fat back in the day.
Yeah.
Only like the best of the best could do that.
Yeah.
Other people, I gotta eat my egg now, bro. I'm hungry.
Well, no, I think it's a bit of both, right? I think like these people also they probably sometimes they just leave eggs out because they didn't have refrigeration, and they start the heat makes them like incubate.
yeah.
So they would start to develop, and then like, oh fuck, the eggs developed. Might as well eat it and try it. And I guess some down the line, I bet you some motherfucker tried it and was like, you know what?
Oh, that's
This
crazy.
is pretty fire.
This is good.
What culture
guys.
is this? What culture? Filipinos?
It's Southeast Asian, so it's like Vietnamese, Filipino, Laos, like all
It's
like
not
Southeast
for me.
Asian.
Not for
It's-
me.
It's not for me, but I can see how people every culture is different. Like
Absolutely.
I definitely eat certain things, and I'm like, if you explain this to somebody what it was, it's gross. There's something called menudo, like Mexicans eat menudo.
Yeah.
I like the way the soup tastes, but the meat is
bro.
Tell the people what menudo is.
Menudo is stomach lining. It's a cow's stomach lining.
Oh.
So it looks like a Tempur-Pedic mattress almost, where it has like like little diamond shapes.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Like a
Like
hex pattern.
like a
almost?
hex pattern, yeah, like a diamond kind of pattern, and it's super squishy. It's super duper tender, super squishy, and it's like usually served in a soup
Okay.
with like a tomatoey kind of broth. It's super good.
I don't think it's stomach lining. I think it's intestine.
Intestinal lining,
So
or
it's
just
intestines.
Oh, just straight up
So
intestines.
so it's intestines and they clean them out. So because they have to clean them out because they're full of shit.
Arguably worse than
They have to, and if they don't
Even
clean
worse
them
than
out,
stomach lining.
imagine if you had menudo without the intestines having been cleaned out.
Oh,
I'm going to say
yeah, some
something.
poo-pooed up menudo.
Ugh.
I'm going to put myself on a ledge. I think it's fair to make fun of what other cultures eat.
Absolutely,
sure, dude.
100%, man.
I'm not demeaning you. I'm just saying the shit you eat is weird. Why are you eating a fucking chicken that could damn near fly out the egg?
Yeah.
and why are you
man.
eating fucking poo-poo intestines?
For
You know what I mean?
real.
I feel like it's okay to joke about almost everything.
Yeah,
to be
bro.
quite honest, man. Like if the joke is right, there's some horrible things you can joke about.
Yeah, yeah.
Horrible things that if you really think about it on a serious level are not good. But come on, guys, we gotta have a little bit of fun. It's not
Yeah,
happening to
man.
everybody. I'm not making a joke at the person's expense, but
Exactly.
You gotta be able to
it's
laugh.
sometimes there's funny situations.
You got to be able to laugh at yourself. You got to be able to laugh at your culture. Like, you know, stereotypes, for instance. People are like, stereotypes are wrong. I think stereotypes are hilarious.
Yeah.
Specifically, like, if people say shit about my own culture, most of the time it's fucking true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. And stereotypes are like it's almost like fucking astrology. Astrology.
Are you trying to make sure it was the bullshit one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you're
bullshit
right.
one. I
Yeah.
didn't want to say astronomy.
Astronomy is the actual one.
Okay,
the
astrology.
legit one.
Yeah, it's like that where like you can kind of put these traits on anybody, really.
Absolutely.
To be quite honest, like people say Asians are like bad at driving. I know tons of people that are bad at driving who are not
Absolutely.
Asian.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like there's fucking all kinds of. It's just like traits, man. It's people traits.
Man.
You're gonna find like people like that in every culture.
If
Doesn't
I
really
think
matter.
your food is weird, bro, I'm going to laugh about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you're eating chickens that have hair on them,
That's crazy.
out of the egg, slurping them down,
That is wild.
I have to joke about it.
What's
If
a
you're
black
eating black
food?
eggs with purple yolk, I have to joke about it.
I make fun of potato salad all the time.
Yeah.
But damn, it's
crazy.
good.
Mayonnaise and eggs.
But damn, it's
Sick.
good.
Wait, potato salad?
Yeah.
But if you think
I
about
used to
it,
be a big fan of potato salad, but I don't like it anymore.
it is a strange one, too. I think, you know what I think also? I think other cultures probably don't like mayonnaise.
I mean, mayo's kind of.
I am black and I don't like mayonnaise.
It's kind of gross if you really think about it.
Mayonnaise is
It's
disgusting.
made out of egg and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's a weird consistency, like creamy.
Bro.
It's like bad sour.
It is the
cream.
least appealing food I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it does look
Besides
disgusting.
the
I'm about to say, I'll get you the balut.
yeah, the
instead,
balut
buddy.
sounds crazy.
You're going to have a spoon of mayo or a spoon of the balut.
Spoon of mayo all day. Spoon of mayo.
You know,
There's people out there that eat spoonfuls of mayo.
In
That is
Europe,
facts.
in Europe
There's
they
gotta
put mayo on their French fries.
I could get down with that, but I need a little bit of ketchup too.
I need ketchup too.
Because I could eat a hot and spicy. Sometimes when I'm trying to be healthy, starting off on a good
that
foot.
went over my head for a second.
Hot and spicy, huh?
I'll get a hot and spicy, and instead of like asking for a side of sauce, I'll be like, the mayo in this thing is fine. I'll just eat the fries at the same time.
Oh, how very healthy of you.
I don't like to brag.
It does have lettuce.
I don't like to brag.
I like to brag.
There's
You
some
know,
vegetables.
Humble brag, just saying.
Vegetables in there.
a little bit of
the
lettuce.
soggiest lettuce you ever seen in your life.
Fucking
dude.
shredded. That's shredded up lettuce that's been fucking stepped on.
Oh, so bad.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but yeah, mayo. I can see how that could be considered nasty. There's a lot of American things that I could see how would be considered nasty.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Like, what are some that you guys think of?
hold on.
I mean, there's a lot that I could think people would say are gross.
Hot
Like,
dogs.
I could see how
Hot
someone-
dogs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can see how people say our hot dogs are nasty.
When you see how they're made,
Yeah.
just grinded up everything.
Yeah.
Like
But
every
God
part of every
Damn,
animal.
that bitch so good, though.
They just cut up all the animals and all the remains right on the floor.
Oh,
They get a
man.
broom sweeper to shove them into a machine,
Yeah.
and it comes out of a blender, and they fucking put it in a balloon and
in a balloon.
put it in a bun and give it to you.
Bro, have you ever
Oh,
been
God.
eating a hot dog and like you bite down on like a crunchy part?
Yeah,
Oh, it's the worst shit.
and it
in the
kind of
world.
snaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I will take it out and look at it like,
and then
what
you
is
remember
this?
that this is also part of an animal. The thing that
Yeah.
they wrapped it in is also part of an animal.
You're getting like foot and asshole and fucking, oh man, you're
Brain.
getting every little piece in there, bro.
Yeah.
You're getting all this shit.
I'll tell you what though, we probably have like a snootier sense of food because we live in America. Because there's like it really, at least where we live in Houston, there's a lot of different types of food.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like I can be a solid judge of food. I've eaten a lot of different types of food, and I feel like my say has weight a little bit.
I'm a bit of a foodie myself.
I'm a bit of a food. I don't mean to brag, but
I've really
Yelp
dabbled.
reviews. Done a few. Have y'all ever done a Yelp review?
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
I've only done reviews for places when I have bad experiences,
You've done some bad reviews,
but never for food, man. I've usually if I have like a bad food experience, I'm like, fuck it, it's a wash. I just won't ever go back.
Yeah.
But like, if I've had like bad Airbnb experiences or some shit,
Oh yeah.
that's when I leave like a review because that shit's expensive. Food,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're really not gonna drop that much. It's it's small loss. But if you spend like a couple $100 at Airbnb and fucking place smells like piss or there's no fucking toilet paper or some shit, I'm gonna leave a little bad review.
That's fucking
Yeah.
horrible.
and some of these Airbnbs, they suck, man.
Oh my
All
god.
these extra fees and shit.
all these bunk beds.
All these fucking.
Make it an actual bedroom.
Yeah, man.
Stop saying I could fucking have 8 people in one room.
Sometimes they just try to cram it. That's true. They do.
They
Like
do that all the time.
it'll be a regular place that should comfortably fit like 6 people.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, but we threw in another 6, so you got 12 people that can come.
Bro,
and sit.
remember when we went to Austin that one time?
Yeah.
And it was just like 2 rooms, but they had like 2 bunk beds that were like 3 levels.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, you could have 6 people in this room. I'm like,
And then
bro,
pull out couches and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh, dude,
you
I
lied
hate
to me,
that.
bro. 4 of these people got to sleep in the living room.
Dude, they'll list additional beds, but really it'll just be a couch.
Yeah.
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 The
It is just-
fuck?
you fucking assholes.
Or
Then
a
you're
chair.
charging me like a hotel. And then I got to clean the shit up.
That's crazy,
That's why
bro.
it's becoming less appealing to me, man. Because it's like, all right, if I just get a hotel, I don't have to clean shit.
Yeah.
Free
And
breakfast.
They
this-
clean it.
Most of the time, there's free breakfast.
Yeah. Which
And
is
hotels are usually more centrally located, like to shit. You know what I mean? Like it's easier to get to them.
And they have a shuttle.
And
Yeah.
the
Some of them
shuttle,
do.
You don't have to worry about parking or anything. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
That's, yeah. Hotels
You don't have to
are
worry
so
about
much
walking
better.
around like I don't belong here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
That's the weirdest when you're
Let
out in someone's house.
Let me not fucking break anything. Blah blah blah.
no, not even that. When it's like in an apartment building and they're like, you can't like act like you belong there.
Act like you fucking
They don't know
belong
that it's an
here,
Airbnb
Oh,
in this
dude,
apartment.
When they have, it's funny when they have like a long ass list of fucking rules. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this?
Exactly.
Is
No
this a
parties
fucking-
and shit.
is
What do you
this-
think I want this for?
Is this a concentration camp or is this a fucking vacation? What are you? What is
if
this
this house
shit?
has 10 rooms, what do you think I'm doing here?
Exactly. If this place fits 10 people, do you think for a second that I'm not bringing 10 or more people in here? You think I'm bringing 3? Are you stupid? Yeah, hotels are awesome, bro. You know what's the best? Like those hotels that have like the room and then they have the living room area and the little kitchen area.
Yes, bro.
Like those nice little homey hotels that aren't just like the bedroom.
Yeah.
Bro, those are awesome. When I went to Colorado, I stayed in one of those for like 5 days or whatever. You just like, it's like you live there.
It feels like home.
And when I stay at a hotel, I don't really ask them to come in and clean. Like I'll put
No.
the thing that says like don't
Agreed.
come in unless I get something dirty, or I'll just go down and get new sheets myself and just take them the other ones. But I don't want them coming in every day. So then it's like this place is like my own for these 5 days.
It's nice, man. Do
no one's
not-
cleaning shit. I'm leaving stuff where I leave it.
Do not disturb.
Yeah.
Do not disturb. I put that shit
Don't come
every
in.
time. No matter every hotel I go, every single time, do not disturb.
And every single time I go to a hotel, I'm leaving it at 2 p.m. I don't care if the fucking
Yeah.
checkout's at 12. I'm leaving it at 2 to 3 p.m.
Yeah.
They
Can
don't
I have a
trip on
late checkout, please?
Yeah, and I'm asking them at 2:30. Like, yeah, we've been calling you all morning, dude.
They never trip on you?
No, not really.
But I say some will be like, oh, we're gonna charge you for a fucking
Yeah.
whatever. Because I hate that they have your credit card on file. I'm like, you fuckers.
Yeah, it is kind of. Yeah, they could charge you for whatever. Really,
You could leave and they could charge you for shit. You'll be in a different city and you'll be like, oh fuck, now it's too late for me to fucking.
Yeah, that deposit shit, or like apartments where they take that deposit
Yeah.
out, and I'm like, I'm not getting this back, bro.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
never gonna get. Even if I leave this place spotless, they're gonna find something and say it was my fault, and they're gonna fix it, and they're gonna be like, it costs like 3 times more than what it normally costs.
They always do that, and you get like some small number back. I remember like my first apartment, I put in I think it was like $1,000, and I only got about like 130. And I was
For
like,
a
what
deposit?
The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
What did y'all spend $870 on? Like seriously, $870 on
Dog.
Like it'll be like, well, this blind right here, you broke this one.
like,
It cost
bro.
$68.
Such bullshit. They just pocketed that shit. Like
Yeah,
clearly, that's like there's no 100% oversight there. You know what I mean? Like they could just say whatever they want. Like, oh, we bought this and that. Like they don't have to provide me shit.
Yeah, those guys suck, man. Like apartment leasing agents.
Yeah.
I fucking hate those people, dude. At every apartment,
Oh
nice
my
apartments,
God.
bad apartments, they all suck ass.
I have a funny little topic that I just thought about right now. And it's a little spicy.
Oh,
Let's talk about
It's spicy, baby.
the difference between planning a trip with a girl versus planning a trip with guys.
there's no
Oh
planning
my
with guys.
God.
With guys, we're all just trying to get in the car and go, and we'll figure it out. when we get there.
With guys, we can have one hotel room with 6 dudes.
Yeah, and no one gives a fuck.
And no one cares. We will all sleep on the floor.
And we'll walk clean out of this hotel and find something to do on foot. We don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, dude, it's so much less like worrying about shit when you're with guys. You don't have to think about like where we're gonna eat. We're just like, hey, you guys want Popeyes? Like, yeah, let's eat fucking Popeyes. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to think about shit. Like, you just fucking throw shit out there. Shit sticks. You fucking, like Omar said, you just go willy nilly. You fly by the seat of your pants, man.
Bro,
As opposed to when you're with a girl. Don't get me wrong. I've had some beautiful trips with my girlfriend, whatever. You have to plan a lot more and think a lot more about everything, right? Like the safety of both of you, and also like, can you make this reservation and do this activity and this and this? You know what I mean? Like, when you're with guys, it's just like, whatever.
And in the movies, the girls plan, but in real life, I'm planning because I'm buying the stuff. So I have to find all the stuff. I have to filter down the best hotel, the best thing to do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So then I'm like, fuck. Now I got homework, and and now I got to spend money on the homework.
It's it's homework. It's adult homework.
It's adult homework. We got to go over there, and like we're in a new place. Like, all right, I got to find a good place to eat, and I got to find something.
And then what if they're like, I don't like that?
Yeah, and then I got to have like, I have to have different options, secondary and tertiary options.
Oh my god! You got the, it's bad when you got the tertiary. That's like the very like, that's like the very ones that you're like, fuck, I guess it has like 4 stars or 3.5 stars for like that.
I like we're going to the automobile museum.
I've been on plenty of fucking guys trips, and I have never made a reservation or eating anything higher than McDonald's.
Yeah. I'm eating bullshit.
I'm eating bullshit. I'm getting drunk, and that's all I care about.
But then sometimes I regret not going to the cool places. But
man,
you know what sucks, man?
Fuck that.
You go to the cool places, and the shit's not what it's cracked up to be.
That's
it looks
what I'm
cool
saying.
in pictures, but you get there and you're like, all right, this corner of the place is cool, but the rest of it is just food that
Exactly.
looks nice but doesn't taste very good.
And it really depends on like what you're going for too. Like when me and my friends went to Lake Charles. If you go to Louisiana, you gotta get Cajun food.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So we went to like a not, I wouldn't say like super upscale, but it was like a nice Cajun place because it was like you gotta get Cajun food while you're there. You know what I mean? But besides that, we were just eating like random bullshit.
Yeah.
And honestly, the middlemen over there, like, because I've been in New Orleans twice, and when like the middlemen, not like the high end, not the low end, those are the best.
Yeah.
That like $30 entree, that $25 entree.
Yeah,
talk about it.
That's a good that's a good price point.
Yeah, some of the best meals I think I've ever had have been at New Orleans.
Fact. I would say
so good.
I would say actually some of the best meals I've ever had were under $20. I don't really think I've had a lot of like fantastic meals over like
I've had some
$40.
expensive sushi. I've had some expensive shit, but like you leave and you're like, that was real good. But you're also like, I don't know, a lot goes into it. It's not just the taste of the food. It's a lot of shit. Like I want a quantity, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to be full.
I want like a different, like a diverse amount of flavors. I don't want everything to kind of taste like just fish, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's why. Yeah, it depends on the place you choose. Like me and my girlfriend went to like a really nice Indian place recently. Spent $300. It was ridiculous. But the
Indian
food,
spot?
Yeah, it's like an upscale Indian place. Food is amazing, and it's like it's exact opposite of what you said, because you're just saying like you hate places where it kind of all taste the same. Mm-hmm. Everything we got was like completely different. Like every item we got is like way like different profiles, and like we had like ceviche, and then we had these things that's like these kind of like samosas with like these different creams and shit on there, and then we had like butter chicken that was like made 2 different ways, like all this kinds of weird like experimental fucking shit, but it can be really good. But the price, bro. When you see, and then that place too has an automatic tip. So yeah, it's
every time
automatic.
if it's just 2 of you.
Yeah, automatic 20%. And dude,
what the fuck?
That place must be good.
Yeah, and then it has it has a line for additional tip too.
I'll give you a tip, all right?
I'll give you a tip. I'll give you a fucking tip, buddy.
Fuck out of here.
The guy, we had asked for 2 things of rice. They charged for fucking rice, by the way. The guy never brought the other thing. He only brought us 1 thing of rice. I was like, fuck it. I told him, I was like, hey, don't worry about it. Don't give us the other one. Just don't charge us for it. When I get the bill, what do I see? I see a charge for 2 things of rice.
He's like, you still wanted?
Yeah.
You know what I would have did? I would have put a negative tip. I would have did a negative 200 tip.
Fucking $5 because that's how much the rice was supposed to be.
Also, the guy wasn't Indian. He was a black dude. Like he was, the server was
just a regular American.
It's a regular dude, bro. It wasn't like it's an Indian restaurant, but like the servers are just regular people.
No Indian people work here. The owners aren't even Indian.
Imagine, bro. But you threw me off. Hold on.
the additional tip.
I was getting the tip, right? And he's like in the middle of taking an order at the next table, and I call him I'm like, hey, come here real quick, because nah, bro,
what's this look like to you?
Nah, for real, I called him over. I'm not like that. Usually I'm like cool and even keeled, but nah, bro, if I'm paying this much money, I'm gonna don't fucking overcharge me. I fucking work hard for my money. Don't fuck me, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I call him over. I'm like, hey, come here. And then I'm like, hey, you charged us for double rice. We only got one. Can you take that off? And then he was like, oh, okay, my bad. Fucking took it off, came back like immediately, and I was like, all right, thanks. And I put the money down. I put the card down and came back, and I saw the little additional tip, and I was like, additional tip? My ass. I would have gave him way less than 20%. He would have got like a 16% tip from me.
Oh my God.
A 20% tip is crazy. To have, like, automatic.
Yeah, man, because like what if like okay, beforehand I used to think like, oh, you should always give people 20% because it's generous. But now it's like, nah, dude, like I work hard for my money, man. I'm not just gonna give it away, especially if the service isn't up to the level that I expect for that kind of place. Like for that kind of place, for the amount of money I'm spending, I expect like premium, premier level fucking service. And if you're gonna fucking do some bullshit where you forget shit or you just take long to bring shit, like, dude, I'm not gonna give you 20%. I'm not gonna give you like something horrible. I'm not gonna give you like $1 or some shit, but I'm not gonna give you 20%.
Yeah, a reasonable 15, 16, something like that.
Yeah,
for real,
I mean,
man.
because sometimes you look at 20. Honestly, that's true, man. Like 20% should not be spread across every type of restaurant.
Yeah,
because bro, you get something like like let's say like the sushi. I got like some sushi. Let's say the subtotal is like $100 or something, you know, more or whatever.
Oh my God!
And you get the bill and shit, and you want me to tip $20? You brought out like 4 things. You brought out like 4 plates and like a cup of soup and some water.
You didn't do a lot of work.
You
I was
didn't do
very
a lot.
easy.
Yeah. Like
seriously,
it doesn't really make any sense, and it's kind of, and like once that total gets higher, you're like, brother, you want me to tip $35?
You fucked
Like,
up.
are you
bro.
kidding me?
Ridiculous,
You were here
man.
for a total of like 60 seconds. You know what I mean?
Good.
But I don't know. I guess it's fucked up, bro, because waiters really do get paid shit. Like restaurants
they
need
do.
to pay based off of their clientele. Like if you're getting paid a lot and you're a restaurant that's earning a lot of money, just pay your workers more. If you're serving at like a Mambo's or something, then pay them like $8.
But see, that's
$9.
the solution to that problem is a fucking guaranteed tip where it's 20% and everybody knows what they're making.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
But no one wants to do that.
No one wants that shit, bro.
I don't wanna
Because
guarantee
I was a
20%.
server, they really do get paid like $2.15. After taxes, you're taking home like $1.90 for every hour you're working. That
Pretty
is
much.
insane. If you
Yep.
divide that out, that's cents. That's cents every minute
It's kind of
for
crazy
me to live there. For
Has that really happened?
Yeah,
But the tips usually.
But that's
the tip-
normal. That's the
tips,
norm.
The tips put you above water.
they do. But if people
Oh,
don't, that's
okay,
what I'm
okay.
saying. Like people need to tip because if not, it's true, bro.
You're just
like,
making minimum wage.
you're not making shit.
I
Well,
thought you
'cause-
meant.
well,
And that waiter
after
might punch
tips.
you in the face, bro. If
After
you,
tips, they make $1.90. I was like,
oh,
wait,
that would
holy
be crazy.
shit.
Oh,
why,
man.
why are y'all doing this?
It's like where is that, James Coney Island or some shit, bro?
Hey, not too much on James Coney Island. I love that place.
Oh, that's
Hold
fucking
on.
hot dogs
I
are
have
gross.
never heard of a
bro.
James Coney Island supporter.
I love James Coney Island, bro.
Get out of this house. You're a James
I
Coney Island
love-
supporter.
If there's a glizzy I support, it's James Coney
Bro, you're
Island.
a
James
nasty
Coney's.
boy, bro.
I love, bro, have y'all ever had a Delaware punch?
No, what is that?
It's a hot dog.
No, it's
It's a crazy name for a hot
They
dog.
punch you in the asshole.
That shit smack
a
you right in
Delaware
your ass,
punch.
dude.
a punch in your asshole.
A Delaware punch. What's a Delaware
It's a
punch?
drink,
way
and they
out.
use a hot dog as a straw. No, I'm just playing. That's not what
Oh, I think I have
Imagine-
seen. Yeah.
That's some psychopath shit.
I have seen that at a
don't
Yankees
support
game.
that.
I mean, under what circumstance though? What do you need a hot dog on your? Like, what drink warrants a hot dog on the straw?
A dude he was drinking a beer, and he had a hot dog as a straw, and I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's the
All
fucking.
right.
That's disgusting.
It's
It's
no, that
disgusting either way.
That's
but
gross. But dipping your hot dog in beer, that's kind of cool.
That sounds kind of fire.
That's
Those-
some American sports bullshit.
Those
Oh,
two
yeah.
sound like they taste good together, but I wouldn't want to suck it out of a straw.
No,
That's,
dude.
because there's still a straw.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the issue.
dude.
That's as gay as it gets, man.
Yeah.
You're sucking out of the thing, and they made it look even more like a dick.
Yeah, man. You're just asking for
You're
it.
sucking an actual dick.
Yeah, you're sucking an actual dick. You
Might
better
as well.
You better cut that thing in half and like eat half of it, and then start sucking out of the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my god.
You can't have a full dick-shaped object.
I love James Coney Island. A
Sucking
chili
out
cheese dog from James Coney Island.
Oh man, you're a nasty boy. I cannot believe you're a James. Those hot dogs taste like straight up plastic.
You know what's funny? I
taste like
barely taste the hot dog. I say, yo, extra chili, extra cheese.
He's like just drowning out. I don't want
Is
to
the-
taste the slop.
I don't
Just
even need the
drown it
hot
out
dog
with
to
other-
be there.
It's a chili cheese sandwich. Is really what it is.
Is there- right? That's basically. Maybe it just sounds like to me like you just like the chili and cheese.
I love the chili.
So
and
how
cheese.
about you make chili and cheese at home and just put it on the hot dogs at home?
It ain't the same.
Oh, I love a good chili and cheese hot
I
dog.
love
I do
pulling
love a good. A regular hot dog though. You ever try to eat a plain hot dog with
Yeah.
nothing on it?
I can't do it.
I do that a lot actually.
Oh,
A
that's
plain
hard to
hot
do,
dog?
Gio. That's hard to do.
Oh,
Or
man, I
like
need,
a little
some
sliver of
mustard or
ketchup.
something. I need
If you-
mustard on
at
there,
least
some shit.
something. I need something on it. Are y'all? What do y'all do with your hot dogs? You put all 3 condiments on there?
Usually just mustard.
Just mustard? Just
ketchup,
mustard.
or barbecue sauce if I'm feeling crazy.
Barbecue on the hot dog.
Woo!
huh?
I don't know how I feel about
That
it.
shit go
I don't know,
crazy.
man. I guess I can see it working the savory and the fucking sweet. I guess
That
feel
shit
like-
go dumb.
But like hot dogs have that aftertaste. You know what I mean? That like
that fucking
hot
disgusting,
dog water aftertaste.
the disgusting fucking mixture of pig asshole and pig foot and
I got
shit.
you wrangled up.
No, Omar's tasting regret.
I'm tasting regret, dude.
That's the aftertaste.
Yeah, man, we eat some unhealthy shit around here.
I love hot dogs. Bro.
I do too, man.
I don't
do
really
too.
get. I don't get an aftertaste. You know what I feel after eating a hot dog? Elation.
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 Pure bliss.
Guys, I'm seeing that Jaws actually. I'm not sure if they deactivated it, but it looks like his Twitter and Instagram accounts were deactivated.
Oh my god, he got shut down.
I'm not sure if it was the
like
powers,
like a bad teenager.
if it was the powers that be, like the, or if it was like his PR team or himself that just shut it down.
I
it
bet
was
it was his
probably-
PR team.
It could have been fucking Twitter.
Imagine
it was
his
like, yo,
fucking-
But you think, because people wave guns around all the time, don't they?
but not that big, not that famous.
That's true.
Especially
and not
the
for that
NBA
reason. Like,
Especially not
yeah.
the NBA. Like the NBA has a pretty like clean image compared to like the NFL. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, the NBA
yeah.
is a very clean organization. They spend a lot of money to make sure these guys are like on the up and up and a part of these like NBA cares like organizations and shit.
NBA cares.
And to have a guy waving a gun around is not the kind of thing they want.
Yeah.
no, it's not, man. Yeah, those guys try to save their ass, like for sure, because they want the broadest audience possible.
Yeah.
Of
for their
course,
shit.
man.
That is such a huge cash cow, bro. Those
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking NFL, the
Of course,
NBA,
dude.
all of
Owning
them.
a sports team is like you own an asset that's only going to increase in time. If you
Exactly.
really think about it, like
Yeah.
over time, it's guaranteed to increase. There's not really ever been. There's been some years where it'll decrease, right? If you have like you're fucking going through like a rebuilding season, but on the long term, it's only going to increase.
No, even if your team is shit, the value is still there for the most part. It'll drop maybe like a couple million, but you won't lose $1 billion.
They'll never
Exactly.
tank because people will love them.
Yeah.
As long as the sport's going on,
Exactly.
somebody's from fucking Charlotte and they're gonna be like, I like them. I don't care how bad they suck.
And it's because the league is just very strong structurally, so everyone gets money.
yeah.
Like
Yes.
the money only goes up every year.
Yeah.
NBA is pretty good at that one, like
Yeah.
like circulating the money through the players and like making sure everybody's like paid well and shit.
Yeah.
Compared to like some of these other leagues like the UFC.
Shit,
and
the NBA is ran by the players.
pretty
be
much.
honest
Yeah,
with
they
you.
have the
Kinda is,
players.
yeah.
What are they, Players Association,
The players union.
Players
Paul?
Union.
Yeah. Chris Paul.
He's still the leader of it, right?
He's the
Like their
president.
union.
Whenever he's
Yeah.
not busy, fucking Kim Kardashian and jumping out of windows.
What a
I
guy!
forgot
dude.
about that.
I like Chris Paul already, and I like him even more.
And shooting State Farm commercials. I don't think they have many more State Farm commercials.
Nah, but
He's
he probably
busy
got
fucking
himself
Kim Kardashian. He couldn't.
Too busy fucking Kim.
You fuck Kim, Chris. We can't have you on here anymore.
Yo,
dude.
that shit, you just no, you just spending like a regular day with your wife, and Kanye's like, yeah, this guy tried to fuck my wife.
And Chris Paul, his son shows him. He's like, "What the fuck?" And now he has to explain himself, and now he has to sleep on the couch for a few
Oh
weeks
man, imagine
because
that.
his wife thinks he fucks Kim Kardashian.
Imagine that
And he
awkward
very well
conversation.
may have.
He could have. I wouldn't be surprised.
Speaking of fucking Kardashians, did you guys see that Bad Bunny is getting with Kendall Jenner?
They can make some good
But
looking
like,
kids. I think.
How can they even talk to each other? The guy doesn't know English.
No, he doesn't.
The dick
I've heard
talk.
him try to speak English.
The penis talks
The penis talks.
The penis talks.
Yeah.
and
That-
money talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
don't
I mean,
know.
yeah, people love Bad Bunny. I think could pull just about anybody.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Well, he pulled Kendall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
that's-
not a
sounds
bad
about
looking
right.
one either. She's kind of like just like a pretty person. Not like the others where they have like giant boobs and butts and stuff. Just like a pretty, just a pretty looking person.
Yeah, she's
I think.
she's just normal.
I think
Yeah.
you prefer her mom though.
Hey, I'll.
You know which mom?
You would rather
you know which
smash
mom I'm
Chris?
talking
Well,
about.
there's
too.
two. There's
you,
two.
You know which mom I'm talking
Yeah, we
about,
got a couple of moms here.
or the dad.
I'm not talking Chris.
I'm talking Biddy Bruce.
I'm talking Biddy Bruce. I'm talking Kate.
Caitlin
Benny Bruce is crazy.
Benny Bruce.
That's what a crazy thing, bro. Like they're all rich as shit, and then your
Money.
fucking dad calls you up one day and he's like, "I feel like I'm a woman."
Man.
And then now, like, all these people are probably asking her about it and shit like that. And that's her, like, biological dad.
Apparently,
What?
they all already knew. Like they would
Yeah.
catch him trying on their dresses and shit, and they'd be like, "Dad, what are
What?
you doing,
Yeah.
Dad?"
Whoa. Oh, wow.
That was in the show.
Oh, so he wasn't lying then. This is no joke.
No,
He
this is
feels
not
way.
new.
This wasn't like an impulsive thing. Like he's been
No,
feeling
I
this
think it's
way
for
a
like
long
years,
time.
for like since the 80s.
This
I
was
think the guys
preconceived.
felt, he's felt like
There
a
was a
woman.
rumor that he was gay.
Wow.
What's he's not gay? He still likes women.
He likes women?
Well,
Yes, he likes women.
Hand up.
That he's trans.
my bad.
So he feels
Yeah.
like a woman who likes women.
Yes,
So he is a lesbian woman in his own
pretty
eyes.
much. Yeah,
I swear I saw her with a dude.
he's not gay.
Caitlyn, bro, what are you doing? You already had. Go get some dicks, dude.
Go get some dick.
You got a vagina. You got some boobs, and
Hey,
you're gonna sit
man,
here and you're
just-
gonna waste them on women.
Just because he feels like a woman doesn't mean he likes guys.
True.
I guess
Valid.
so. Yeah.
You like
That
what
is
you
very
like,
true.
bro. He
Yeah.
still likes pussy.
He just wants to have one.
He just wants to have one too.
What do they do? How do they get off? How does they get him
Probably
off?
just eats her out, and for him, I really don't know.
There are jokes I want to
I
say
wouldn't
that
even
I'm
know.
not.
How much
gonna
would it
say.
take for you to eat out Caitlyn Jenner?
Oh my god!
They out there eating them balloons.
Oh man, I wonder what it looks like. I've gone this long without like seeing a real picture.
A fucking balloon.
Oh, shit.
She gonna call that shit a balloon.
This shit just looks like I don't even know, like 2 hot dogs, bro. Like a balloon animal,
Oh,
like a balloon
my
animal where the
God.
crease is. That's what I imagine it looks like. What if it looks great? What if technology is actually really good and they come out looking like real nice?
If anybody would have a
Vagina.
nice looking one, it would have to be her.
It
She had
better
the
the money. So how much would I eat Caitlyn Jenner out for?
Oh,
Probably,
yeah.
probably.
I mean, there's a lot going into that. This used to be a dude.
give me a milli.
a
a
million?
No
milli?
tax. No tax. After
okay.
tax, let's say post tax milli.
A milli?
I hope
Post-tax
she
million.
keeps it clean. I hope she
I
keeps
would
it
do
clean.
it for less.
You would do it for less?
I would do it for less.
I think I'd do it for probably $250,000. I'd get in there for $250,000. It's just
$250,000
you have to
good.
live with yourself. You have to walk out of there and you have to look at that horrible looking person. Not because they changed to a woman, but just because he's older now and he's got way too much plastic surgery.
Yeah, that
and
is
all kinds
true.
of crazy stuff. And like, even if it was a dude, he would look crazy.
Dude, it is probably a fucking freak show under that tent, bro.
Yeah. He's-
It
bro.
probably looks crazy.
Motherfucker tried to change his gender at age like 60.
Yeah.
something.
That is
Exactly.
Yo,
hilarious.
that's a 20, 30 year old decision.
I'm trying to think of how
you
much I
can't
would
do that
do it
after
for.
fucking 55, man.
Yeah, man. That's
Your shit's already suffering as it is.
you got the fucking wrinkles and the sags. But actually, they probably went in there and tightened everything up.
Yeah.
For all we
Bro,
know.
the fucking thought of like plastic surgery and Botox and stuff like that seems so gross to me. Not because I think that they look horrible, but just like the thought of them shoving like a needle in there and like squirting a foreign substance in you and it makes your skin smoother.
You ever see how they do it? They fucking like split the dick and they fucking.
Oh yeah, I
they
see
shove it
that.
in there. They get
Yeah,
it in
they
there.
push it in
They
there.
lop it off. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. They don't lop it off. Imagine though.
They fucking execution. They put it in the guillotine. And
Like, I
fucking-
get to cut the dick. Fucking just
I
lop
get
it
to-
off.
no, I get to cut the dick.
I get to cut the
No, I
dick.
would have cut the dick.
You had it last time.
All the doctors are in the surgery room fighting over who's
Fighting
to
over
cut
the
it off.
scalpel.
All the surgeons. I want to cut off Bruce Jenner's dick.
This is the best part.
Yeah. Before the surgery, he was not Bruce Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner
Best
just
part.
yet. The trans community must really hate us.
Oh,
I know, man.
Nah.
No, I'd like to hope if anyone could take a joke, it would be trans people.
Damn.
They have to understand the humor in it. Oh, Rocco.
Oh.
We had a
Rocco, pick
little
your
bit
legs
of
up.
a
Pick your
little bit
legs
of a
up here.
dog mishap here.
My-
He'll be
Dog
fine. He'll be
mishap.
fine. Just
He'll
leave
get
him.
down there.
Just leave him.
Speaking of the Kardashians and who fucks them,
Let's stay here.
what a guy Pete Davidson is.
He fucked.
Oh,
He
yeah.
fucked more.
No.
Are you saying in general?
He fucked someone better.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't know.
Who? Ice Spice?
He's getting with Ice Spice.
Oh my god! I heard a rumor about that, but I wasn't sure if that was true.
Yeah, and that's a pretty Cabbage Patch doll.
I do not
Oh,
think
man.
that's a pretty cabbage.
She's
That's what she
hot.
looks like, dude.
Her music is absolutely terrible, dude.
You know what's crazy? It's not
No.
that bad.
Oh my god.
I was listening to some of these recent songs. Low key,
What's her
not-
shit? It's like you a munch or some shit?
Yeah,
What's
she
her
has like
fucking
that. She has like the
Hard.
SpongeBob one.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
She's got some humor in there.
You guys
Like,
are
she's
sitting
having
in,
fun
You're
with it.
telling me you guys are sitting in the car
No,
listening to Ice Spice?
absolutely not.
There
But
is one song in my phone.
I mean, I don't think I have any, but
Oh
I'll
my
let it
God.
play.
Yeah.
If I find a clip on Twitter, I'll let it play. I got a few Doja Cat songs in my shit. You know?
Some Doja Cat songs go kind of hard.
Some of them slap, and she has like not Doja Cat, but Ice Spice. She has like funny lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I would never like. I'm not a supporter. I'm definitely not a fan of Ice Spice's. But,
I'm not
but
looking
I
for
can't
Ice
hate on
Spice.
the music. It's definitely catchy, and I can see how people like it.
Oh, for sure.
And it's a new sound.
So,
For sure.
Man,
Is it a new
it's
sound? I don't know.
When you hear it when girls are around, it
thought it was
changes your
Philly?
whole view of the song.
Oh, they love it, dude.
They fucking love it.
She has one hell of a following. People are starting to hate on her at first because there were like videos of her coming out like at clubs and like they're paying her all this money to come do like promo spots.
Oh,
and no
yeah.
one really knew who she was at the time, so no one was really getting down.
Yeah.
But now, like, she has a following.
She's gonna blow up, man.
Yeah,
she's
she has
already
girls that
blowing.
love
She's
her.
already blowing up, but she's probably gonna get bigger.
She's
Yeah.
gonna get huge. Drake followed her again.
Yeah, he did. Follow her back.
followed her and then followed her.
You know
back.
damn well Drake smashed.
Yeah, like fucking Pete Davidson, dude. This guy's killing it. This guy's slinging dick all
But how do
across
you
the
know he
world.
really smashed her?
I don't think it's true.
You don't think it's true?
I don't think it's true.
The fucking, you know what's crazy, bro? It's just gossip shit.
It really is.
widespread. And you know what's wild? The only reason I'm talking about it is because for a day or two, it's all I saw on my fucking feed on Twitter was that. It was all that shit.
Pete Davidson fucking Ice Spice.
Yeah, dude.
Now, if he did, that's one hell of a pull.
He's the man.
Yeah, he's
If
the
he
man.
did-
Dude.
Either way, he's the man. He fucking Kardashian.
Yeah.
And he took her from
The guy was
Kanye.
the coolest dude
He
ever
took
in
her
person.
from the best producer of all time.
And then he
Yeah.
fucking sunned him over and over and over.
He sunned him hard. He
And
was sending pictures in bed. He'd be like, I'm with your fucking wife, dude.
Oh, that's fucked up. And then you want to wonder why Kanye's so fucking mad.
Insane.
Yeah.
He
it is a
tattooed
little-
his fucking kids' names on him.
Oh, Jesus
Oh, that's
Christ.
stupid. I don't know why
That's
Pete would
crazy.
do that. Imagine tattooing the names of a girl you're dating kid on you, and you're like not even like you've only been dating less than a year. It's not
Yeah.
even serious yet.
I think he's just one of those people that's like treats his body like a journal.
He's like, my body's a piece of
Yeah. I really love this hot dog. I think I'm gonna get the logo of the place tattooed on my forearm. That's like the type of person he strikes me as. And one day, low-key, those are the people who will regret their tattoos.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's fucking rich and
Bro.
famous. He's gonna be like, "Is this a fucking cauliflower?"
Yeah, they're gonna look. They're gonna look back then. Why the fuck did I get that?
Yeah. Why did I get a sandal on my fucking on my rib cage? Why did I do that?
People are so like when people get a tattoo, the first thing they want to do is like, yeah, I got this fucking tattoo.
Yeah.
And they want to
Yeah.
fucking just show it off to you and shit.
Oh, and girls are the worst at it.
Oh
they'll,
my God.
They'll get a small
God.
little butterfly tattoo and they'll wear no sleeves for 2 years.
Dude, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
man.
but hey, man, if you like the way, I mean, tattoos are cool,
Hey,
dude.
different folks, different strokes. It's not for me, but you know,
Yeah.
people like them. Be happy, get them, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I mean,
want to get tattoos.
I think I'm the kind of person that right now I say like it doesn't matter what my tattoos are, but I'm sure maybe one day I'll regret them.
Gio's gonna be like this the whole podcast. He's gonna have his fucking.
my
What's up,
God.
guys? Fucking have his fucking sleeve up. Have the podcast.
Are y'all gonna get
fucking
tatted
tattoo
ever?
showing? I don't think I will.
I probably will.
I changed my mind too much on shit, man. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't get something on me that I know I'm gonna want on me tomorrow and for the rest of my life.
I mean, yeah, you got to get something super general.
Yeah, or it's like
Because-
something you like for a fact.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like 555s.
555s?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It means rebirth
I mean,
in my angelic numbers.
Are you gonna get like Roman numerals?
Yeah. No. I'm gonna get 555, like 3 5s in a row.
Like 555?
Yeah.
Just right here on your forearm?
I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna get it. I want to get tattoos where no one can see them besides me.
on your balls.
On my balls.
Back to your kneecap.
Now that's
and shit?
fucking meta.
That's hardcore.
There's,
my
there's
balls.
people who have that shit.
Yo, imagine the
Tatting
artist
their
like
dicks.
on your balls, bro. Like that's where you want to do this.
You got to find a certain tattoo artist.
Yeah,
dude.
like who's gonna be willing to hold your balls still and tattoo them through the pain?
Oh man! Now that I'm really thinking about this,
no, it would suck.
How do you do that?
People have ball tattoos.
yeah, because they
100%.
have to pierce the needle in there. So not only is the
Oh!
needle itself hurting, but the pressure they have to draw on
the
it.
testicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have to lay it against a flat surface and press down on it like they're writing on a piece of paper.
That's your
But
child.
it's your balls.
Your balls are probably
Dry-
sore as fuck.
Drawing
Oh.
on your child, bro.
People are fucking crazy, bro. People be tatting their eyeballs. They be like splitting their tongue in half and shit. And I see that stuff and I'm like, bro, that must hurt.
You
Yeah.
Like forever,
You can
kind of.
split your tongue and still use it,
Yeah. I don't think you can move individual parts, but you can split it.
like a little fucking lizard.
You don't remember Ripley's Believe It or Not? Those were like on every other cover. It was
Yeah.
a dude with his tongue split and a fucking gauge
Oh,
in the
to
middle
throw
of his
the
tongue.
whole guy away. Imagine you have a kid. Imagine you have a kid, and that your kid grows up, and that ends up being your kid. You're like, what the fuck did I do wrong?
No, I want to hear that guy's political opinions.
That guy.
I want to know what
Bro,
he thinks.
you just know he's part of those January 6th type motherfuckers.
What if he's incredibly smart?
You
One
would
of the
expect
smartest dudes out there.
You'd expect him to be fucking like liberal, given that he has a fucking split tongue.
He was in the Capitol spreading his
But
shit all
nah,
around.
Yeah, I bet you he was definitely the capital.
Yeah, bro. That person doesn't know 4 times 4, bro. That person.
Oh, yeah,
doesn't-
God,
that
no.
person's a fool. That person doesn't
got
know
the-
basic math,
Man,
man.
pulling up with a lizard tongue.
Yeah,
Oh
dog.
my
and people
God.
like tat like their entire skin, and they're like the first human lizard. And I'll see a story about like
Yeah.
or like the first human doll, and it's like someone who their entire body is like plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you must the fucking craziness you must feel inside.
Like you just ruined yourself. Like,
Yeah.
Fucking why?
Absolutely insane. Dude, speaking of craziness, y'all seen what's Euphoria? It's not Sam Raimi. What's Euphoria's writer's name?
Sam
Oh,
Levinson.
Sam Levinson. Y'all seen that shit he's been doing with The Weeknd? With some
What did he do?
Yeah.
I don't know the complete details, but he's coming out with a new show, I believe. I think like it's a short series, and it has The Weeknd and if an actress
Lily
in it.
Rose Depp.
Lily Rose Depp, Johnny Depp's daughter.
Oh,
Yes.
Johnny Depp's
As if he
daughter.
hasn't already gone through enough. Got his bed shit in, and now The Weeknd is gonna be in a show with his daughter, and he's fucking her and stuff. And so apparently he had some extremely sexually like devious scenes in it.
Yeah.
Where there's apparently a scene where she has to hold or like they cut these scenes out, but like these were scenes that were shot, or if they weren't shot, they were definitely written out and talked about.
They didn't get shot, but I think they were written out.
Yeah, so they must have sat down and like had a
So
table
what was in
reads
the-
for them.
So what was in the scenes? Tell the crowd.
So in the scene, if I'm not mistaken, she has to shove an egg in her vagina, and if she drops it or something, listen to this, he won't rape her. That's the fucking scene that they
that's
try to come up with.
wild.
Oh my
The words rape
God.
were in it. Like he was supposed to apparently rape her in this scene.
That's just
The weekend was
crazy.
probably like, I'm not doing that shit.
You know what's wild? I think the Weeknd put out a tweet.
Weekend is with it.
Yeah, I think he was kind of like, why is everyone being so serious about it? Like that kind of thing.
This is art. He seems like the kind that's gonna
Get with it or get out.
get with it or get out.
No, that man is for sure with it.
We've all been there. If she drops the egg out of her vagina,
Wait.
you won't do it.
What else do y'all do with eggs?
Yeah.
Y'all do it.
But shove them up Lily Rose
Wait,
Depp's vagina.
So the weekend was with it like that.
I wouldn't be
so.
surprised.
Because I think he
He's a
quote
wild guy.
retweeted like the one of the tweets and was like something along the lines of like what's the big deal?
Bro, that
With different words though.
that guy, that writer director Sam Levinson, is a horrible writer. Like he fucked up Euphoria the second season so badly, and
Yeah.
like I've seen like clips of his other shit. The guy is so bad. He's so full of himself when he writes. Like he writes like he's the most intelligent person ever, and like his shit is so deep. And I'm just like, oh, bro, your shit is. Ugh.
I think
Surface
he's a
level.
nepo baby. I'm pretty
Is
sure.
Oh, he's a little
he?
rich boy, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Little rich boy.
Little Richie Rich.
Let me see. Let me make sure.
He got some
before-
money from his daddy. He said, "I'm gonna start getting I'm gonna get this dad and this son fucking each other.
I'm gonna make movies. I'm gonna make fucking dad and sons fuck each other.
Oh, his
my
dad
gosh.
is Barry Levinson, and he made Good Morning Vietnam, Rain
Oh.
Man, and Dope Sick.
Very
his-
different type of shows, movies.
Yeah, his dad's in Hollywood.
Dope Sick is a show, right? Those are very Good Morning Vietnam.
Good Morning Vietnam, and your son made Euphoria. It's
Rain
crazy.
Man and
That is insane.
What a weird array.
see now his dad. That's a guy who knows how to make some shit.
Yeah. It's like sometimes, you know what I mean? The dad knows how to do it. The kids don't know how to do
He
it.
presented the script to his dad, and his dad was horrified, probably.
Imagine that. His dad's like, there's an egg
My
and it
God.
falls out of her vagina, and if it falls out, he rapes her.
Bro,
What?
there's a
made a
scene
monster.
where I think the Weeknd is like beating old girl's face into like a wall or something, and his dick is hard.
Oh
What
my
the
goodness,
fuck?
dude!
But they didn't shoot it.
no,
That-
what-
that's
they
the one
didn't- oh, but they
saving
didn't shoot
line.
it.
Like,
they
bro,
didn't shoot it.
You can make some fucked up things be artsy, but how do you
Oh
make
my
that
God.
artsy? And what? This is just a bad.
The
person.
lighting.
Yeah,
The lighting.
You got to drop that lighting low.
You got to make the lighting all red.
Yeah, you got to get some real ambient like noise,
Oh my
colors
God,
and shit.
bro.
Oh man,
That shit is hilarious.
That's a good note to end on, guys.
Yeah, don't go watch it. I guess.
Yeah,
don't watch it.
don't watch anything that
Yeah.
the guy makes, and the weekend's still good. We still like the weekend.
I might
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
you for you. I might see what's going down.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.